Okay, back again. I've got extreme close-ups. I'm shaking my cutting oil, as the directions say. And if you recall last time, I'm going to attempt to rethread the ball head area with my die to make sure all is well. So I think, and I have no idea, I've never worked with cutting oil, so I have no idea. Oh, interesting. I wasn't ready for that. I was thinking it was going to be a spray. So that's kind of interesting. So I'm going to put this text side up, taper side down, try and get this going. Okay, I would say that is going. And again, maybe a little cutting oil. So this is kind of interesting because all the cutting oil I've seen has been more of a liquid than a foam. And let's just go to it and see what happens. So about one turn, half back. One turn, half back. I'll stop talking to myself. Full turn, half back. Dry off a little bit. I can see chips, which kind of bothers me a little bit because I was thinking that if this is truly a 5/8 and the threads are already cut at 5/8, I'm not really cutting anything per se as much as I am just reinforcing the threads that are there. And I've got this locked into my vise. As best as I can, all things considered, which means it'll be very interesting to see how I like how I lock the Ergo into the vise, because the bends and twists of that are interesting. I'm wondering if I have enough bite on the that's the bummer about using the wrench, is the fact that it comes out a little easier as opposed to the and I've got this gunk everywhere. My cutting oil, I guess it could be worse. It could be dripping on everything. So you can see the muck, I guess is a good word, which to me is a combination of the thread, because I can feel it bite. I mean, it's definitely biting. So and I think a couple more turns and We're going to call this good. All right, I think that's enough for what I was trying to accomplish, and let's see if that one draws blood. Maybe. Feels like it's going to bleed. Too many sharp tools. That's why I wish I had the die stock, the T handle. This looks like I can. Okay, that is mucky. Use the paper towels. And I was wrapping everything around. Okay, so the threads look great. I mean, they look pretty shiny, decent. Put my cutting oil away. Cheers. Grab another towel. And okay, so the threads look really nice. Let's test the nut. So I'm wiggling the, let me see if I can show you that. So I was wiggling this nut to see what kind of play, and it appears it's about the same amount as this. The fact that that's locked in there, that's a positive. So I would deem the die test a success. I mean, again, the threads look great. So I think yep, I'd say that's good. I think the real test is going to be trying to cut the Ergo. And I'm going to have to figure out, I picked up a file too, so I can put a taper on my cut so that when I start the threads, hopefully I'll get a nice level thread. With this, it was already there, so obviously that's going to be easy. But I call this a success. So the next step is cutting the Ergo. See you soon.